Hi guys, welcome back to the revival of the channel. You'll notice that the name has changed. It's now called Elegance Auto Restyling instead of Elegance Auto Detailing because over the last year we made a bit of a switch in the orientation of the company. While we do still offer detailing, most of our focus has been shifted over towards paint protection films, vinyl wraps, and ceramic coatings. So for this first video that we're going to be showing today, we're actually wrapping this Mercedes AMG GLE 63S. We're going from the stock metallic black over to 3M's Cosmic Blue Metallic. I think it's going to look pretty sick. Alright, now this vehicle is 3 years old, but it's got a significant amount of damage, and the previous owner decided that he didn't like the standard black trim, so he had it painted in gloss black to match the body. We're actually going to be leaving that black, just like the bottom of the car, bottom of bumpers and the side skirts, to match an OEM look. The front end of the vehicle also has a lot of damage, so there's a lot of chipping and scratching and pitting on the hood. There's some water etching. There's a lot of blasting on the headlights and the front bumper. So we're just going to make do with what we have and try and get the cleanest result possible without forcing a respray. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, this has been painted, and so that we don't have any issues with the vinyl lifting it, we're actually going to tape it off to protect it. All right, so after a pretty solid first day of work, we pulled off doing the whole front end, all of one side, and the rear bumper. We called it a day. We could have done a little bit more, but we felt that we had enough progress. So tomorrow what we're going to be working on is finishing the doors on the passenger side, the quarter panel, and the rear end. The roof will be the last bit, and then we'll do the final touches like putting the badges back on. All right, so we're just about ready to wrap the trunk, and we just realized that it had been repainted terribly. We knew it was repainted, but we just saw how bad it is this time. At the time that it was painted, they didn't actually remove the badges, they just clear coated over it. Obviously, we need to remove the badges so that we can wrap this. So there's a lot of texture. We tried to do a little bit of wet sanding, as we can see, but it's really not doing much. The only thing we're hoping is that it won't show when we put the badges back on in the same place. Unfortunately, this is one of those situations where the wrappers can't really do anything about it because the paint wasn't done properly to begin with. After a little under 2 days, we are finally done. This Mercedes GLE 63 AMG looks amazing in this 3M gloss cosmic blue. We had a couple of issues with a few repainted areas that we weren't aware of just because we didn't pay attention beforehand. Won't do that again. But we got them to look pretty solid anyways, so let's take a look around the car. Some of the major issues were on the trunk. Some of the paint was bubbling here. They had clear coated over the badge, and so when we removed them, obviously it left a bit of a halo. Putting them back on straight this time ended up hiding a little bit of the defect. We do still see a little bit of the sanding marks and the warp with the bodywork that was done here, but overall it looks pretty good. On the front bumper, we were originally going to do this area as well, but we figured that it would probably be too much blue when we looked at the whole area. So we added just the logo surround to give it a touch of blue without going too much. So So thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be around to watch the next ones that come out.